Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce a man who needs no introduction. His credits are too long to list. He has done the impossible time after time. He was hailed the king of all kings.
Rene Souls, the heavy hitter.
The champ is here. Yeah. The champ is here. The champ is here.
My name is Rene Soul, and I'm a housekeeper.
Rene Souls, the heavy hitter. Souls, the heavy hitter.
International love sports. Champions League, yes indeed. Classy, noteworthy, waves and perfection, so delicious and so curvy. Drinking a glass of pineapple juice, looking too cool. You realize the potential of the sunlight and trees. Do what the vibes tell you. You got the keys. Swimming pool is a beach, just meters from the sea. This sport I play for keeps, and I think I'm ready to dive deep. This program includes international drinks, dreams, and snacks. A la carte restaurants that specialize in beats, shrimps, and 808 techno tracks. I feel like 95 today, gonna take it back. Time traveling in my 84 Corvette. She's so organic, in an artificial planet. Tasty and extra wet. 4 a.m. Central Time, I'm awake. You know our acid lines are so divine. Mirrors, mystery. I see the deep reflections in future time.
is called A La Carte Reflection. This one is taken from the album Passport, released under Deep Inspiration Show. And this is the stable that is owned and headed by Rene, Jazzman, out in Germany. Shout out to Rene, by the way. The label has gone to release many albums and EPs, and yeah, man, this one is part of it from Passport. That's the album. Welcome to the Corner of Soul. My name is Brino Soul, the character of Ningiza. So good to be having you right here on the Corner of Soul. Yours truly, Edas. Subscribe to the show on YouTube channel, Corner of Soul Podcast Radio Show. Coming live from the vault. This is where we will be joined by Floyd Mesh, Jan Kincl from Croatia. Well, he has been in the country since December or since mid-December, and he's finishing our food and drinks wherever he is, but he's somewhere around. But that's okay. We love him. We love him anyway. We'll be catching up with him. We'll talk about his experiences, how he has been, how he has seen our country, and he will also share his musical thoughts. And yes, coming up on the show, we've got the usual Producers Corner Cards. This is where we bring, all the unreleased, unmatched music, futuristic floor fillers. And yes, look out for it. And we'll bring something different. We'll put a twist on it. So we thought, since we have Jan, let's put some association to it. So we'll play everything that has to do with Deep Inspiration Show and Global Sampler. So look out for it. Yes, we'll be showcasing also our guest mix. Find out who is our guest mix. And yes, I go by the name Brino Soul. We have a new home, by the way. It is called the Corner of Soul Radio Show on VOW FM 88.1. Look out for it every Saturdays between 6 and 9 o'clock. Look out for all the guest DJs. I have Z-Eng on the line. I have, who else do I have? Tino. Yes, he is our resident, by the way. Also, we do feature some of the guests. And our legendary Gianni is also on the lineup. So yeah, man, a jam-packed show every Saturdays between 6 and 9 o'clock. Yours truly, Brino Soul, coming through from the vault.
Corner of Soul Podcast Radio Show is calling all the producers across the corners of life to submit their unreleased, untapped music, new releases and promos to the following email address: cornerofsoulsa@gmail.com, or alternatively DM their Facebook page, which is Corner of Soul with Brino Soul. The criterion of your material should be as follows. The music needs to be registered with a registered license company or copyright asset management society such as Samro, Sampro, Risa, Capasso. Your audio file must show 320 kilobytes per second for pleasurable musical experience. Your music needs to match the style of the show, which is house music and alternative grooves such as broken beats, bossa nova, new jazz, your trip hop, neo soul. Let's serve your music to earful minds.
Let's go down with it. And yes, welcome again right here on the vault. Floyd is here, Les is here, 1083 is here, and the man himself, Jan, is also in the house. Yours truly, Brino Soul. Let's go.
Brino Soul's a heavy hitter. Reno Soul, the heavy hitter. Soul, the heavy hitter.
Find Reno Soul on social. Corner of Soul with Reno Soul on Facebook. Reno Soul on Instagram. Reno Magreta on X. Corner of Soul Podcast Radio on YouTube. It's the Soul thing.
You were good, kid. Real good.
Reno Soul, the heavy hitter.
Somebody's hot man.
Hey, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci, and you're listening to the Corner of Soul with my man, Reno Soul. Keep it locked.
have mercy over us.
Tell me now. Tell me now what I'm doing. Tell me now. Okay. Okay, I'm going to tell.
Reno Soul's a heavy hitter.
Reno Soul on socials. Corner of Soul with Reno Soul on Facebook. Reno Soul on Instagram. Reno Magreta on X. Corner of Soul Podcast Radio on YouTube. It's the Soul Thing.
Hey, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci, and you're listening to the Corner of Soul with my man, Reno Soul. Keep it locked.
Passports. The track is called Oceans of Emotional Wealth. This one is taken from wonderful Elixir. I told you that the music just keep on flowing as much as I told you that Brino Soul is in the house. And yeah, man, we'll be taking a short break. When we come back, we have our main man, Jan Kincl, all the way in Croatia. And also we checked out something coming from All-Star Motor Music, The Precious Part. The Passport also came through, So Mystic and So Balearic. And we started off the whole foreplay with Jan Kincl, the 3300, the Gratiot Ave. And yeah, man, he features Ishfaq and Walford Haifa. Shout out to everyone that is watching. By the way, this is the Corner of Soul at its best. And if you are a producer of note, make sure that you do send us your material to Corner of Soul. The email address is cornerofsoulsa@gmail.com. You know, there's something about music. It has no boundaries, I have to say. And you are wondering, who is this guy? By the way, for those who saw him last time, they definitely know who this guy is. But for those who do not know, he goes by the name Jan Kincl. He is from, Croatia. He will fill us up with, Croatia. And also his visit in SA. What is it about? Because I've seen him in so many different places. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this guy, he is a musical producer. He is an engineer, a DJ, a live performer. You know, he has released his music from, BBE Records, Far Out Recordings, and Sona Collective. And he is the head of Cycle Records. And he is here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jan Kincl, Mr. Jan Kincl.
Hey, Brino, and first of all, thank you for having me again.
Hey.
Thank you for having me again. And I was extremely looking forward to this conversation because the first time we spoke, I was
impressed.
I was impressed, yeah. I barely landed. I barely had a few hours of sleeping.
Yeah.
And it was the second party I played.
A nice one.
My second day here. Now,
nice one.
Now it's been a while. It's been like almost 4 weeks.
Let's give you a round of applause, man. Shout out to you, man. I mean, you began your tour in Limpopo, you went to Brits, and later on you went to Lesotho. Tell me, how was your expectation? I mean, your experience, by the way, in Lesotho. Tell me.
It was insane. So in short, it was insane.
Yeah.
But the thing is, so first day was Polokwane, then it was Brits, then it was Lesotho.
Yeah.
And all the subsequent parties, everything was different.
You met that chubby guy. Deep Tuck.
I did.
But he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, though.
Each was different, and in Lesotho you could feel this sort of like it was intensity in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was intense vibe, and DJs were excellent. They were playing. I don't really remember the first two guys who I heard.
Yeah.
But like the music was spotless. The flow was spotless.
What time was the set?
I can't remember. I think around midnight or 1, something like that.
And you were walking around barefooted.
Yes.
Was it hot, or was there any significance to it?
It's something that goes back to the club where I started playing when I was 15.
Yeah.
Crossroads on this little island, actually the biggest island in Croatia, but it's a little island. And
what is the name of that island?
Crossroads.
Crossroads. Yeah, man.
And they had a nice booth with a nice soft floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I would play all nights, like 8, 9, 10
barefooted.
hours. Wow. And it was very hot because the amps were here.
Hey.
So hopefully I can still have children because the amps were very close.
I can imagine. Do you have children, by the way?
No, I don't.
Oh, you haven't started any?
I do. Then they're called 330 Gratiot Avenue. They're called like, that's my children.
Yeah, man. So you went all the way to play alongside Kuniyuki. It was the SSD event.
Yes.
How was it?
I loved it. Sadly, I missed Kuniyuki.
Oh.
Because I came a little bit late.
Oh, yeah, he was playing a bit earlier.
Yeah, and I kind of thought that he's going to play later.
Wow.
Like after me or something. But when I came, he was already packing up, so we just kind of briefly talked. But I'm a huge fan, and I've seen him play a couple of times.
Have you played alongside him?
Huh?
Well, have you played alongside him before?
No.
So this was your first time?
This was my first time.
And that's beautiful, man. That's
and
beautiful.
the way the dude does things is just, it's a different language of how he interacts with the situation.
You know, I think I caught one of the videos where he played that Deliverance song.
A Deliverance.
Beautiful. I mean, whenever he comes to South Africa, he has to make sure that he plays that song, by the way.
But that's one of his most beautiful songs, right? We need to agree.
That's a romantic song, by the way.
It is.
Beautiful. The vocals are so nice, magnificent. Anyway, tell me, where were you born? In Croatia.
Where? I didn't hear you.
Where were you born?
Zagreb. Zagreb, Croatia. It's a capital. Around 1 million population. So let's say a smaller neighborhood in Johannesburg. And it's an interesting city, especially when at the time I was kind of starting, I was 15, 14, 13, we had a thriving scene. Sadly, it's not as vibrant as it was back then, but then it was great, like Detroit style techno. You had some great house stuff. You had a lot of experimental stuff.
Yeah.
You had a lot of drum and bass. It was brilliant for a young person to come and just try many things and see, what you what can you vibe with.
So is Zagreb the capital city?
It is.
Oh, so it means that it's an old city.
Yes.
Is there any meaning to the name Zagreb? Because I'm trying to, learn a bit or two about Croatia, because you know why I'm saying that? Croatia is such a beautiful country. You have had one of the beautiful president, a female president.
Oh, Kolinda.
Kolinda.
Oh, Kolinda. Yes.
No.
Yes. Kolinda.
So what happened to her? Why did you put her out?
I don't know. She she's one of the cutest presidents.
She is, man. I saw her in the World Cup.
Yes,
I forgot which World Cup was it, but she was there.
She was there.
Oh man.
You know what I think happened? By the end of her course, I think some situations in the country, political situations, made it difficult to cope with it. Because I mean, every country has
it has its own political,
but
issues.
I mean, being a president, you need to wear many suits. And I think the cracks were starting to show by the end of her course.
Oh.
And she had some statements which were not so well accepted. But what's weird is I think she was judged harshly just because of the fact that she was a woman. And I think they judged her to a different standard than our current president, who just throws nonsense on a daily basis.
Well, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is an unfortunate situation.
So,
But Kolinda.
But Kolinda is beautiful. Shout out to Kolinda.
Some younger Kolinda bikini shots on the internet.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your house music background, man. You have a big reputation, I have to say. Where did it all started?
I think the house side of things honestly started with my mom, because my beginnings were more initially related to techno, and I still deeply love but good techno.
Yeah.
Which is maybe 2% of techno music, sadly, today.
So there's two sides of techno. There's the softer side and the harder one.
Yes, I mean, I can appreciate the harder one, but if it's done, if there's something behind it,
some soul in it,
which I think by definition, techno needs to have.
Definitely
so.
Have
it, it's something else, right?
I think bring it forth here in South Africa. Some of the DJs, they would get your techno sound and they would pitch it down to the down tempo, and it will sound magnificent.
You know what I still play? I'm sad I didn't bring some of those records here, because I think it would be brilliant. Like some of the older Jeff Mills Purpose Maker records, and you put the B2 and you pitch it down, and you have like a very reduced minimal track, but with the it's a house groove. And it took me years to realize how far ahead he was ahead of his time. That you can play it in a house set and it moves beautifully.
Beautiful. So any music artist that you would think of, the techno artist that you would think of, that was your favorite?
Jeff Mills.
Ooh.
And that's the tattoo is here.
Yeah, man.
This is the Cycle 30.
Shout out to Jeff Mills.
Shout out to Jeff Mills. I still think he's one of the most forward-thinking artists, period, of our time in many categories, in many disciplines. So I religiously like follow that man. Everything, like from the jazz stuff, from the classical stuff. I just really want to kind of intake what he does.
You know, in parallel to that, your collaboration, you have worked with, so many artists, but I would think of one, Rene, Jazzman. How did it all started, man? Your relationship with him.
I think we need to repeat shout out to Rene.
Shout out to Rene.
Shout out to
Jazzman.
Jazzman.
All the way in Germany. Bielefeld, to be exact.
Without him, this wouldn't happen.
Oh, no.
He's the one to blame.
He's one beautiful soul there.
Yeah, he's he's the one. He's the architect of I think he's back home in his comfortable living room and he's just plotting
in the countryside.
Yes, he's plotting like, okay, I have a child, I cannot go, but we need to create somebody who will go. He and Konstantin emailed me. I can't remember which one of the two, but they emailed me, just like cold email. Hey Jan, we like this or that record, would you maybe give us something for the label? And we started communicating. I really loved the way they move and the way they communicate. Explored the label a little bit, and I sent them the Painted Black tune. It came out, and we continued communicating, and it just developed. It was so easy with the two of them, because I don't even, if you don't mind me saying, like those records for me were effortless. From the communication, the music, the making of the music, because just the two of them, the vibe they have, it's so
And
easy.
one thing about Konstantin, he's very soulful.
He
is soulful. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Konstantin. We were just actually texting the other day, and I told him, like, every time I mention his name, how people go, like, show deep respect.
He is one particular guy, I have to say. Tell me, Gene Hunt.
Gene Hunt.
Yeah. Oof. Who is Gene Hunt? Let's start all from there. Who is Gene Hunt?
Gene Hunt is one of my favorite Chicago producers. One of a kind, I would say. He really has a signature. His music is, and I say this with a lot of love, it has this certain rawness, and it doesn't feel polished. It feels like raw, direct energy.
Nice.
And I fell in love with the first records I got from him, and then subsequently I play a bunch of his stuff. I have a couple of records here from him, and then when it came time to get somebody to remix for the first record, I just did a cold email.
Beautiful.
Like, hey, Gene, would you be willing to?
That's the one. I think you have to bring it forth.
This
is magnificent, man.
This brings many memories because each of these pictures, each of these photos is like a diary from the time when we were making the album. And this is Reggie's daughter, and this is one of the first. And this is the Luca. He played bass.
Yes.
Yeah. This is it's kind of
beautiful. I have it by my house, by the way.
You have it?
I have it by my house. I mean, it's coming from the record. What's the name of the record again?
In Plain Sight.
In Plain Sight. Yeah, that's the one. There's this other one which features. I'll remember the name. I think Floyd has to get that record for us. Anyway, so you have started the record label Cycle Records. I think maybe part of the music that you have done comes from Cycle Records, if I'm not mistaken.
No, actually, this was early. This was the
first. Oh, this is early, by the way.
This is early. This was 2017, I think, or 2017. But you know what the thing with Cycle was? I always looked at like early records for whoever. You kind of feel out what you want to do.
Yeah.
And like this record, I deeply love this record.
Nice.
I love it.
Nice.
But it's a capsule of a moment in time, right? And you learn a lot. Like when I listen to this record, I hear all the mistakes. I love them. I think you need to do that with your older.
No, you should. I mean, as a producer, you need to, go back to your material, redo it, revisit some. And that's the record. That's the record. Bring it here. Bring it here.
That's the one.
That's the one. And there's a song I think it plays for like 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for me, if it's under 8, it's not a song. Doesn't count. It's not the song.
You are part of the clan of Ron Trent, by the way.
Yes.
Here's my track. Remember I told you in Brett's, this is my track, How Quentin Got His Jazz. I think you need to, reiterate on that.
Explain.
Let's go back to that, the story behind this song, man. How Quentin got his jazz back.
So Quentin is my man, Rene. By the way, shout out to Rene. Regis Cartier. He's actually Rene Antoine Quentin Cartier.
Yep.
Is his full name.
Yep.
And when we were, because let me just say this, because I haven't,
You haven't seen it in a while.
This is, each of these pictures is here for a reason.
Amen. Shout out to Floyd, man. Shout out to Floyd. Oh, man.
And so the thing was, when we were making this particular tune, first How Quentin lost his jazz.
Yeah.
His then girlfriend was joking like, Regi, you're making techno now. So you lost your jazz, and it became a running joke.
Yeah.
And I think Reggie didn't even knew that we were going to name the track. I was like, listen, this is going to be the track and no discussion.
Nice one.
I was like, okay. But then he told me, listen, you need to give me an opportunity to hit back, to strike back. So we did this How Quentin Got His Jazz Back song. And I have to say, on this one, Regis pulled, he pulled the 90% of the weight, because this is a jazz song.
It's beautiful.
And this is him coming back at me. And
Amen. Mr. Jan, it's so beautiful to be having you, man. Tell me.
Thank you.
I have to be biased with you. What has been your most exciting project that you have ever worked on?
I have a boring answer, okay? Super boring answer.
Tell me about it.
It's the last track, the 33.
The one that we just played.
Yes, because it's the only time when I finished something recently and I cannot get enough of playing it. I play it every gig and I love it, and I don't even, in a way, it doesn't feel like it's mine because I don't really remember making it. It was very... So, and it's also a special track because the name 3300
Yeah.
It's an address in Detroit.
Wow.
And there was a moment when my man Kai Alce, a good friend of mine, shout out to Kai Alce. He was doing one of his yearly Deep Detroit nights, and it was a brilliant night. I think Spectre was playing inside. Outside you had everybody from Derek May, Glenn Underground. I think the Mike Clark was there.
So the whole Chi-Town crew.
Everybody was there, and you're standing there outside, and there's this Jamaican food van. You're eating the beef patties with Osunlade, and all these guys are here, and it's just a surreal scene, right? And I was like, you know what? I did this, record, and I put it in my pocket, and I forgot about it.
And that was it. Because I can tell there's. I think towards the end, you could hear the voices, the background.
Those are the people from their backyard.
So the legs are there.
Yes, they are there. They are there. So that's why it's like also like a each of my tracks are in a way a diary for me.
Yeah, man.
And that one is Detroit, a night in Detroit, proper night in Detroit.
Melkwaya Sultana.
Hey, sorry, but I'm sorry. Before we jump to that, but what I need to say is one big thing which I kind of forget about this song. So the core of the song, it was supposed to be a remix for Gary
Wolford.
Yeah. And it took me a long time, and by the end I had something. I butchered the remix so hard that it wasn't a remix anymore. I changed like everything, the keys, the keys. They even shifted the chords and everything. And there was literally, and I was like, Gary, my man, listen, you need to forgive me. This isn't a remix, but we kind of like we did it together in a way. Like we did it together, and the main chords are his chords. The dun 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 dun. And it was like, man, I understand, I get it. Let's do it like this. So initially it started, but I sometimes I mess remixes up so hard.
Shout out to Gary, man. Shout out to him.
It's changed form a lot.
Nice one. So you have worked with Gary before, or was this the first project that you have worked with him? This
was the first project. I did some. I mixed a couple of his songs.
Oh yes, yeah, from the Deep Inspiration, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes. But this was the first proper
remix.
Head to head, yeah.
Nice one.
And
Beautiful.
Ishfaq, of course, like big up to my man Ishfaq. He's the guy behind those.
Oh, Ishfaq. Yeah, tell me about Ishfaq.
He's a half Irish, half English dude. A good friend of mine. I love him. Shout out
To Ishfaq.
I know he's looking.
Yeah, man.
He's one of those brilliant musicians. Like his imagination is endless.
Wow.
Endless, and to his detriment, because he could just touch machines and the music comes out, and then when it's time to finish it up and let's pick it up and let's release it. But by that time comes, he already has 10 new ideas.
Synthetic.
And I love him so hard. We literally have
Nice
we don't need to talk. And you know what? I'm happy yesterday or today, 2 days before.
Yeah.
Like you have SAMAS, we have Elector Awards.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like an electronic music, like a state level electronic music award. And they called me to perform live. Yesterday or 2 days ago, they called me, and we're gonna perform the 3300 Magic Avenue live at that place. So that's. I think Rene will be happy.
Hey, let's go to Melkwaya Sultana, one of my favorite producer, by the way.
I love it.
Tell me, how did this relationship between you and Melkwaya started, man?
It was all through Rene.
So Rene is just a middleman in this whole thing. He's our middleman. Actually, he's one guy that he actually connects people. Yeah, he connects people, so to say.
Yeah, and it was Melchior. Just my brain is blocked now.
Yeah.
But Rene was a middle point to so many people. Yeah.
Tell me, I think I have to ask you something about Melkwaya, because his musical knowledge goes beyond. I think what can you take from Melkwaya that you have learned, so far during his, production?
Well, the one thing which is with Melchior, but also we were listening to Dan Piu a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The way these
shout out to Dan Piu, man.
Yeah, shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
The way these guys arrange stuff, everything moves all the time, and it feels organic, and it's rich and fat, and like when I listen to both of them, it's like I feel like that's something I cannot do or that I don't do well. I have some different tools to achieve movement. But when I listen to their stuff, and Rene would of course send me everything that's new, like, hey, you need to check this, Melchior or Dan Piu, or like check. For me, that's that kind of internal organic movement, as if the song is alive, which is what you strive for.
Very organic. Tell me, let's move away from music a bit. We have seen so many international DJs like yourself coming to our shows. Is there any chance, by any sort of means, that we'll see, DJs, producers from South Africa, crossing the borders, going to play in Croatia or wherever in Europe, man?
It's a brilliant question. It's an excellent question, because the level of DJing that I heard here,
it's massive.
I was getting my ass kicked every party. And I'm not saying this to flatter.
Yeah, man.
This is honest, and I told that.
No, but I do understand.
To Les, to Flo. I think I even told it to you.
Yeah, you did. You did.
And there's no shame in saying that, because, like the wow, most of those DJs could run circles.
You can go anywhere around.
Yes. Yeah.
But South Africa is a taste of mixing. Music, we are so inclined.
But what could be the case?
Yeah.
I think just more production needs to be coming out towards Europe, and I think those doors, at least the way I'm perceiving it, in the last 2-3 years are opening, because now in Croatia. So if anybody comes to Croatia and I say, listen, we have a DJ coming from South Africa. Currently, South Africa is a hot word.
Wow.
It's a hot word. So I feel like in the last 2-3 years, the perception of it has risen a lot. Wow. And even which is, I know, like Amapiano is a completely different scene, but also there's a like Amapiano aficionados in Zagreb.
Yeah.
And the deep house thing. So I think, like you say, South African house DJ, deep house DJ, it will resonate. So I think we're kind of at the beginning of that.
Nice one. Shout out to you, man. Tell me, what are the challenges that you guys are facing, maybe that is, a stumbling block between South Africa and maybe, crossing borders of, South Africa. What has been the challenges that you have noticed that I think these are the stumbling blocks?
You mean in the direction of South Africans going upwards?
Abroad, yes.
I think it's just that it's the global perception and I see it changing globally because up until very recently, the media and the perception was turned towards the States, which of course they are the godfathers.
Yes.
Chicago, Detroit, our man Kai in Atlanta. So the States definitely they begin with this whole thing. Then it through Trezor and Dimitri Hegeman and Berlin, which was one point, and London and England, the Summer of Love, the whole acid house, drum and bass. Those are the two kind of focal points. Yeah. But for a too long time, the focus has stayed on those countries. The States. Oh yeah. Germany and the
UK maybe.
The UK.
Yeah.
While in the last 5, 6, 7, 8 years, you see kind of more information coming from, Japan, South Africa, Iceland, Russia, Ukraine, and I see the landscape slowly changing.
Wow.
I see the landscape slowly changing, and I think it needs to change in the way that people need to open their eyes that there are new ways and new flavors.
There is a bridge between.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Tell me, I think I mustn't keep you for long, man.
No, listen, for as long as you...
You're about to throw in a mix for us. Just a 20 minutes mix, because we are going to miss you. We are going to miss you. Tell me, what are some of the important memories that you will take going to, Croatia? Or maybe let me put it this way. If you were to sit in with a Croatian president and you tell him about your experiences in South Africa, what would you tell him?
So first thing I always remember when I travel are people. Just
beautiful.
People are beautiful here, and I really mean it when I say it.
Nice.
I kind of fell in love with this country a little bit, but let's keep it between us. Because, honestly, you go and you see buildings. After a while, all the buildings will mesh in one. You go, you see the landscapes, whatever. It's all, but how people.
But human being is the one that stays.
How they make you feel, how they receive you.
Yeah.
That's something that kind of stays with you forever. And man, people are here.
And you went to the safari?
4 times.
4 times too.
4 times.
So who took you there?
Huh?
Who took you there?
I went.
I think I saw you with Tulani, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, that was all. Yeah, with Tulani was a memorable. With Tulani and Claudia. Shout out to Tulani.
Shout
and Claudia.
out to Tulani, man.
But I went also to Mabalingwe. But with Tulani and Claudia, we were walking. We did the Cradle Moon.
Wow.
We did a 5 a.m. hiking route. And the memorable moment was we were, walking, and at some point Tulani says, "Stop." And you see maybe 5 or 10 meters, you see 2 rhinoceros looking at us.
And zebras.
And so, Zagreb, Croatia, the most dangerous animal is a fish or, cat or whatever. And you see a rhino. And so my pattern of response is non-existing. And Tulani is just move slowly. And then we turn, and with it, we see that the 2 are here, but the 3 are here.
Yeah.
And of course, I would lie if I would say that I didn't feel fear. But you have to respect those animals.
No, definitely.
They're big. They are, and it's their territory, right?
But I think the adrenaline is much more important because you are closer to them.
You're closer to
them.
Yeah. But it's like getting a tattoo. It hurts a little bit, but it feels good.
Yeah.
And being in such proximity with raw nature is something which is hard to describe. I've been trying to describe it to my mom, to my dad, to my sister, to my family, and those experiences don't translate well through words. And in Mabalingwe, a herd of animals walked past us.
So those are zebras,
giraffe, elephants, and then when we were leaving Mabalingwe, we saw 2 rhinos interlocking the horn, and you hear and they're close, and you feel the power of the impact. Yeah. It's something you don't get to experience coming from where I come from.
And the madam was there as well, I suppose. Where is she?
In Zagreb.
She went back.
Yes.
Oh, nice one. Shout out to Madame.
Yes.
You know, it's been a great pleasure, man. Jan, I don't have any words to say. It's been real, man. I think we'll see you, man. We'll see you somewhere in Croatia. We'll come through. I think it will be a social visit, or maybe it might be, for work purposes, but we'll definitely come through, man.
If you're there, then it's not going to be a social visit only.
I hope so.
I will put you to work.
I hope so.
You will need to bring some stuff with you. Most definitely.
Nice one, man. So tell me, where do we find you and your music on socials?
I have a Bandcamp account.
Nice.
Most of the stuff can be found there, and the records, of course, some on my Bandcamp, some on all the other record stores. The newest one, the Deep Inspiration Show, of course, it's still on Deep Inspiration Show Records Bandcamp.
Hey.
So if you want to buy the if you're local here, go get it from the guys here, from Floyd. Floyd, I think you have some copies, right?
Yeah, there is some copies I think left. We'll have to ask him.
But hurry, people, hurry, because the copies are disappearing.
Hey.
They're disappearing like this. But if you're buying internationally from the internet, go first check on the Deep Inspiration Show web, Bandcamp, get it there. If they don't have any, then go check Gmail or whatever. Because getting from the Bandcamp kind of enables Rene to invest more into new records.
Jan Kincl, thank you very much. How do we say thank you in Croatian?
Hvala.
Hvala.
Hey, I learned. I have a phrase I need to share, which I learned.
Please do, go ahead.
What I'm gonna take home with me.
Do you remember it?
Cut the sigila cake. Yeah.
Who taught you that?
Tumi. Shout out to Tumi.
Shout out to Tumi, man.
Tumi and Molly. Actually, Tumi and Molly.
That was swinging.
They were doing the sigila cake. And that's something that stayed with me.
Out of all ways.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Do you know what it means?
Yeah, cut the cake.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, man. Jan, thank you, man. You know what? It's been real, man. Thank you for coming through. I mean, I hope you enjoyed your stay here. And I hope we'll see you soon. Be it, on socials, technologically, if so. But I hope to see you in person somewhere in Croatia by the beachside.
I hope so too. You would enjoy the beachside. You would enjoy. But listen, we will see each other, I think, sooner than you think.
In Germany, they say Danke schnell.
Danke. Hey, listen, wait. One more question. So I heard you were giving away an email for people to send some demos and unreleased stuff.
Yeah, man. It's cornerofsoulsa@gmail.com. I'll send you one so that you can pass me through your material.
So I'm allowed to send something also?
Anytime. This is home, man.
Done.
Nice
Perfect.
one. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, Jan Kincl, Croatian. He is here. He's about to lay a beautiful set, 30 minutes or so. We'll see. But anyway, let's just enjoy just a musical ride. And then when we come back, Jan Kincl taking over. Let's go.
Thank you.
Brino Souls, the heavy hitter. Brino Souls, the heavy hitter.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go. Start. Blast off.
Don't need to worry about nothing. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. Feel ever so free. I feel ever so free. 'Cause I got you. I got you. Next to me.
remember when your father used to chase me down the street saying, leave my daughter alone. But he didn't understand how much you meant to me, how much you meant to me. Sometimes I remember walking home from school, trying to be cool. I miss my sunshine. And all my friends used to laugh at me, say that you had me under a spell. Yes, you did. Sometimes, but I didn't care. No, no, I didn't care. I miss my sunshine. Digital connection, baby. In your heart, in your mind. Digital connection, baby. In your heart, in your mind. Digital connection, baby. In your heart, in your mind. Digital connection, baby. In your heart, in your mind, digital connection, baby. In your heart, in your mind, digital connection, baby. In your heart, in your mind, in your heart, in your mind, in your heart, in your mind, in your heart. In your mind, in your heart, 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 in your mind.
Reno Soul's the heavy hitter.
Hey, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci, and you're listening to the Corner of Soul with my man, Rene Soul. Keep it locked.